Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, and apparently my inability to move a chair in. Today we'll be looking at a lot of repairs I recently got in. These are from a friend of mine, and it's a pretty interesting assortment, so I think let's have a look, see if we can diagnose some faults, and I guess we'll just get stuck right into it. We'll start off with Dodge. Let's open them up. So first things first, wheel set intact. Yep. Doesn't look too bad. What year is this guy? 06 Dodge. Alright, let's try him out. Dead. Alright, there we go. Okay, he seems to run alright. This should be a pretty easy service. Send back off basically. That's one. You can go into the servicing box, because let's take this guy out. Then basically just go straight into the servicing box. No repairs needed. Why don't you start doing that? It's a good practice. Alright. Next up is this my Mighty Max coach. Couplings are intact. Wheel set's intact. That's binding a little bit when it's on. Okay. Unscrew that. Seems like the screw's alright. The carriage part's not in bad nick. It does need new traction tyres. Doesn't look too bad in there. Let's grab a double A. What year is this? Dead as a doornail. No dice. Let me just quickly check this battery stuff. I think it's definitely working. Do the tester unit. Yeah, this is a tester. Oh, it's just a random fucking. That's a random shell I need to actually get fixed. So that guy's not working. So you can go over here, so I can put him into the repair box. 2007 one, for anyone wondering. Next up is rare. I'm joking. He's not rare at all. Next up is Oliver. Take the battery cover off. All right. Okay. Doesn't look too bad in there. Wheel set's intact. Coupling rods are intact. Chuck that in. Okay. He doesn't run bad. He does need a bit of cleaning, but not too bad. He's an 07 as well. Most of these are 07, so they're probably from the same lot, which is possible. This one's definitely not. It's Dash. Never actually worked on a Dash before. Okay. Let's see. Do I have any tools nearby? I probably do. Aha. Just grab a. Pull this out. Let's just quickly grab. Fuck it, that'll do. I'm gonna have a cloth. Very dirty cloth, but just so I don't get any. Obviously, I'll do a better job at cleaning this corrosion off, but time being. Get enough off to expose that terminal. And grab the battery. Alright, he works. Not well. And he's loose. No. Yeah. He's going to need work. But at least he probably just needs a service, and then he'll probably be alright. Definitely looking forward to working on that one. Never worked on one. And it's a bit weird, because I'm thinking, because that's how they held the... Weird. It's a very weird engine, because it's held down by the bottom, not the top. Alright, next up is a pretty worn Billy. It's not too bad. I've had one of these in shocking condition. Weird sort of... some weird things going on with that buffer. Alright. Let's take the top off. This is, for anyone wondering, it's a Hit Toys. It's an 09. So, I mean, Hit Toys brand new, but I'm not sure. I think it might have still been Hit Toys in 09. Looks pretty clean inside. But dead. Okay. Bit weird. Not in bad nick, but yeah, the shell's definitely showing age. So I don't have a replacement shell in good nick, so... I mean, Billy's a cool one. He's a bit valuable as well. The Works Coach. Usually the wheel sets are stuffed, so it's good to see one that isn't. Unscrew. Why'd I put Billy away? It's not fucking gonna work. That's right. Check him out. Doesn't work. Bit weird. Doesn't look like it'll be a major fault. Well, he probably will work, but he needs probably a service. I might do him. Next up, Renius. Oh, it's a Hit Toys clip-on one? Come on. Come on, you bastard. How the fuck? Here's a clip-on, right? We'll come back to Renius. I don't know how the fuck to get that shell off. Next up is Stepney, who is not in bad nick at all. Usually these guys are fucked for me. Chuck the battery in. Oh. Runs. Not bad. Wheel set's intact. 06. Who was this guy? That was an 07. Is anyone wondering? Okay, straight into the servicing box. Next up, Hit Toys Rusty. Probably one of the most common items known to man. I come across so many of these, and I just end up scrapping half of them because they're fucking worthless. Okay. It's not letting me switch all the way, although obviously it's still not working. Okay. Don't know what I'll do. I'll talk to them about that one. It's just a fucking Rusty. I tend to scrap Rusty. Some people scrap Scarloey. Like, maybe for America that makes sense, but for here, it's Rusty all the way. Douglas. Douglas is pretty fucked. I saw this when I was taking it apart. Dusty, and there is no back coupling hook thing. So this entire chassis needs to be replaced. I'm going to guess an 07, judging by the triangle screws in the base. I'm not going to say much later. It's an 05. Huh. Oh, he does work though. That's kind of works rather well too. Not bad. Cup that's intact. Binding a little. He'll go right into the repair bin. Well, service bin. Next up is a Percival. I think this is a Hit Toy shell. I'm not sure. I don't really know about them. Oof. Come on. It should work. Okay. Doesn't work, but I wouldn't be surprised if I could get it working pretty easily. They're not the most There we go. They're not the most difficult things to work on. That's an 07, by the way. Got the code on the boiler. Another one with a broken coupling. And not great stickers. Flora, another hit. Toys, this is from '08. So overall this lot seems to be from about '05 to '08. Although I'm thinking the... I was going to say, I'm pretty sure a couple of them... Yeah, there you go. That's the black pin, for anyone wondering. It was stuck in the body. Yeah, that ain't really recoverable, but I'll throw it in my spare... I'll throw it in one of the spare ones I have up here. Just go on that one. You see what we can do with that. Great part about having the drawers right next to your workbench. Nothing. We'll see. Flora, not much hope, unfortunately. It's got too many broken parts. Next up is Bert, minus, unfortunately, the connector here. I actually sold a Bert fairly recently for a fairly decent price. I think it was about 40 bucks. Definitely not worth as much as Ari. I know Ari's the real expensive one. Doesn't work, but this engine type's pretty... I'd say it's pretty stereotypical for it not to work and needs servicing. Well, needs to just basically playing around with. Next up is a 010 Scruff. And what year was Ari again? I think he was an 010. Just for anyone wondering, he was an 010, yeah. Okay. Yeah, another one. When these ones have been sitting for a while, they tend to get like that. They're pretty easily fixed, but they do require a bit of fiddling. A lady. I don't actually have many ladies in good condition. Last one I ended up selling pretty cheap because it was in not the best nick. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Definitely needs some work, but is not the worst. The fuck was that noise? Crack something? Oh, it's the... Weird. Okay. Keep that in mind. Next up. Alright, so the rest of these pretty quick. Jimmy Jam. Doesn't work. No dice. Might be a broken connection. Have to have a look. That's alright. 07 for anyone wondering. And lady was, I believe... Lady was a 05. A bill. Not any rare bill, by the way, just to clarify. From at least from what I know. It's a 06 bill. Yeah, look, this bill's pretty fucked anyway. I'll think about that one. That one might be a scrap, just because he's not in the best nick. And he's actually got the back coupling, but his body's a bit broken. I could probably fix some of this. I'm not convinced. Emily. There's a Molly in there though, so. Alright, and not looking good. Nope, pretty fucked, I'd say. Even Molly's price, I noticed, has been going up lately, and that's a bit disconcerting. Next up, Ferdinand. What year was the Molly? The lady? No, the fucking Emily. 06, for anyone wondering. Is it 010 Ferdinand? I seem to miss everyone. Alright. I hate Ferdinand. To be clear, he's one of the items I usually refuse to fix. He's just too much of a bitch, and I've never actually had a working one. And that's just because he requires a ridiculous amount of fucking around with to get to work. Let's try him out, though. You never know. And no surprises, he doesn't fucking work. It's a dumb system. Oh my god. He works. like a bitch. Brilliant. Ferdinand, by far the worst designed item, I'd say, in the entire TRACKMASTer range. One of the few items I would say, even if you want to get, don't. Just if I think he might have been made in play rail. If he was, get the play rail. This guy is a piece of garbage. I have like 4 of them and none of them work. Dumb design. I can never figure it out. Next up is Molly. This time for real. All right. Doesn't look terrible. Doesn't look great. No dice. Oh wait. Yeah, so it's an 08, okay. Is that right? Maybe. Alright, next up is Arthur. Not great in there. It does work. But as you can tell, his wheel set is broken. Don't have replacements for that, so that guy will have to go on the long term. At least he works. We're getting down to the bottom of the barrel now. A 06 diesel. Works. Not broken, I don't think. Nope. Straight into... Switch is a bit bent, but nothing that can't be fixed. Alright. Down to the last couple. Next up is Hit Toys 2008 Neville. I remember this. Okay, Jen, I'm just take it off camera. He's one of the worst when it comes to his body. It's really difficult to remove that top part. Okay. That leaves us with only a couple more, and those two are this guy and a flip-face Thomas, which I won't even bother showing because the connection's broken. The last guy is a Talking. These are worth basically nothing in America, and honestly not a ton more in Australia. And Trusty. And that's basically that. So, what are the standouts from this? I mean, it's kind of a pointless question because, for me, the standouts probably would be Billy, because you know, Billy's kind of cool. Probably, of course, Oliver. And it's funny, I think I mentioned in a previous video that I don't actually get that many Olivers, and recently I've had a couple. Yeah, I had 1 or 2. I had one in just before Christmas, and now I got this one. And probably Douglas. Granted, these two are pretty fucked, but the Oliver is real nice. Good stickers, not bad. But the fact that this guy's worth $200, it boggles my mind. You know, it's weird to think that these 3 characters in good condition. It's probably like $400 sitting on this table. About $200 for the Oliver, which I know is a lot. I've seen them sell for that, which is a bit weird. Maybe not $400, maybe $300. I think it's a fair assessment because I know Billy's a little bit valuable. I know people are going Gugar over Douglas. Oh, and fucking Reneus. You know what? I think before this video ends, let's see if we can get this stupid fucking Reneus working. Okay. Fucking. Okay, there's one clip. There's two. Okay. Ah, yeah. I don't know why I fucking bothered. I'll explain what the fuck just happened in a sec. Let's grab this and see if it works. Yeah, alright, it fucking matters. Basically, what's happened here is the... Well, it hasn't failed. It's not clipped in properly. Yeah, we're gonna end it there, because this fucking guy is... Alright. In the bin you go. So... Thank you all very much for tuning in. That was just a rough lot of characters I got. I figured I'd show off and figure out what was wrong with. I'll get fixed and then I'll get shit back off. I might show off a couple of repairs on them. And I guess we'll end this video with a brief mention of stuff I bought recently. And that would be this Henry. I bought this Henry for about $40 before Christmas. Didn't work. Fitted a new engine and it works. Not great, because it's a bit hard to get this period of engine, because I don't scrap a lot from this era. But still, I was happy to get basically a working Henry for $40. Because I really dig this guy. He's a cool design, and I like the snow guys. But no. The next video is going to be something exciting. I'm going to hold off until then. But I recently acquired something. Something I've, never seen before. Huh. I'll probably announce it elsewhere. I think I've already said it on a Discord server, but for those who want to guess, it has something to do with Ben. Thank you all very much for watching, and bye for now.